hard to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our love tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm moving my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, coming close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. You, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
It's a real gypsy. What's happening, Gypsy Soul? You looking?
How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
Let's get it on!
Hey, how's it going? Is my picture blue? Hey, Justice Jane, cool gamer. Crystal, good to see you all. Trying to get my stupid emoji to show up. So, what's been going on? It's been a bit busy weekend, ain't it? I swear. You think you're gonna like get a break from drama, and then all kinds of stuff happening, right? I'm going to my settings here to see if my picture is showing up right. Is it showing up right to y'all? Okay, it's just not to me. Okay, no big deal. So, Jane, what do you think about all this with Candace and Jinkies and Daisy and all this prayer garden? What do you think of all that mess happening over there this weekend? On top of all that, I guess Robin was asking about getting the boys. Robin Lane, that is. What a crazy freaking weekend. Yeah, so a whole lot happening, right? It's crazy. I guess I can change my banner here. Hold on a second. Let me update my let me do maybe we should do this one. Allegedly for entertainment or educational purposes only. This is a commentary, not documentary channel. All opinions are welcome unless it's stupid, and sometimes I'm full of shit. Okay, let's got that one down. Got that one down. Yeah. Hey, man, I saw some of your stuff you've been posting. That's awesome. What kind of car was that? Hey, Dragon Mama, good to see you. I'm looking forward to your big reveal tomorrow. I'll advertise it for you when you let me know when you want to do it. Jinkies probably wants to kick her sister. No shit, man. I just can't believe right? Me. Hey, if there's a chat you're wanting me to infiltrate, let me know. Oh my gosh. I've always been a tiger, right? Julian Base, you're from North Kakalaki. That's where I'm at. It's cold outside tonight. Yeah, back to Justice Jane. Have you heard the same things that I'm hearing and watching through the grapevine that not only Tim Mullins but also Robin Lane is showing interest in getting the boys. So I wondered how that was being. Hey, Lord, what a day! No shit, man. No shit. Yeah, I got to figure out how to charge my laptop without the puppies pulling my cord out. Well, let me know if you need an extra extension cord because I've got an extra like the kind that you use at Christmas time. It's 3-prong. I can ship it to you. Um, yeah, I'll drop a link down if anybody wants to come up. StreamYard's moving slow. Hang on, let me anybody wanting to. Yeah, no kidding, man. It sounds kind of, I don't know, it just seems suspect, right? I mean, if that just sounds strange to me. And I'm sure under the veil or umbrella of religion that might it's plausible, right? I don't know, man. What a touchy subject on that, right? There's a link if anybody wants to come up. I've unblocked, I think, most people. Most people that aren't sending me weirdo proton emails. Everybody else, I believe, is unblocked. No kidding, man. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. Yeah, supposedly, she showed interest in the boys over the weekend. Several channels were right. It's always photon. I know everybody else uses regular old Gmail. Duh, you know what I mean? And the verbiage is like gypsy. Stop being passive aggressive. Who the fuck else says that a billion times a day? Do you think maybe she's been told that she's passive aggressive? So therefore everybody else is? Because we know what narcissists do. They point away. Lord have mercy. Sorry. Robin Lane showed interest in trying to adopt the boys, as well as Tim Mullins. The lab reported on it, and Common Sense, both those channels did. Yeah. The boys are where they are meant to be, away from all those idiots. No kidding, man. I agree. And they seem to be thriving, from what I understand. I don't know about that. Yes. Right. Love MacD. Has anyone volunteered to help clear all that trash down that steep hill? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Was all that cleared up when Dolly went there and he said that it wasn't treacherous anymore? I'm thinking that may have gotten, that's just, uh, my opinion. I don't know that it's fact. Probably got cleaned up then, because I remember he said that, "Okay, there's 43 watching and 5 likes." Thank you, Ray. Oh, wow, no kidding. I would like to know that. Wow. Hmm. So where are they staying? Does anybody know? Not that, no, I guess we should know, but I just assumed, that they were, if they were trying to get the boys back, I just assumed that they would keep that land there, right? I How do y'all feel about YouTubers hanging out with, um, potential, um, how can I say this, ever so, politically correct? I mean, it just seems like the look of it, and we are judged by our peers. I mean, we just are. The look of it is like, what are you doing hanging out with people that might have something to do with their daughter missing? And and what the hell, And where did this become a good idea? See, this is what I remember with the Daisy situation. I remember a conversation between them all saying, "Hey, do you want to like troll each other and boost our sales?" Pretty much our numbers, however you want to look at it. I come from a sales background, so it's no big deal to me. Competitors do that all the time. You run a sale and I'll run a sale, and then we'll compete with each other, and it boosts up, you know, drive by, car count. Anyway. So, and the answer that I was under the impression was, no, I don't want any part of it. And then they did it anyway, is how I remember it. If I'm wrong, forgive me. And so it started out as, uh, hey, let's, do this, sort of fake fight just to drum up our sales. And now it's turned into full blown, just what in the hell, right? Hey, sweetest candy. Uh, Patrons go to both stores. Right. Um, so, y- y- um, let's see what this says. Still full of trash as of a few weeks ago. Not sure if more has been searched through and cleared. The YouTuber went quiet. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was thinking it got all, fireman what? Fireman by day, arsonist by night. So I don't understand, how it got so out of control like it has, right? And then, how is this a good idea to you if you're a YouTuber anyway, to get this enmeshed with people that are still not cleared in their child's, um, missing case? It just seems like not a good idea for the case. Does that make sense? I don't know. It just seems like, y- and I covered the case too. Have we made them celebrities? Have we made the Wells celebrities? Getting all these pictures taken with them. Um, you got Rap there, you got Candace there, you got Jinkies there. How is this like not look strange? You know, I don't know. It just seems you're not getting your picture taken with Adam Walsh's dad. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. he was never implicated in Adam Walsh's death. You know, John Walsh. I get he did kind of become a celebrity as per se. He's famous for making that his life's plight. That's a little different, right? Because I've been told that. Well, what about John Walsh? Well, John Walsh was never implicated, and he's made it his life's mission to be about at least helping some way solve cases. All the ongoing crap stopped me from going forward with my channel. Well, don't. That's what they want. Then they win. Silencing you is what they want. It does, and a lady I really like is friends with Candace. Um, I don't know. It's all very extremely debatable. Um, and they are welcoming. They like the celebrity, don't they? They like it. They like it. Um, Next year I hope to be a seller of seafood. Interesting. Hold on a second. Let me get my coffee here. Here, I'll give y'all some. Um, Anybody want to come up? I'll give y'all a little coffee here. I'll give you this one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Video. Here we go. I got too many videos on here now. There you go. Yeah, so remember this back when she had her channel and she was doing the
How y'all
curious.
doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
She's had a hell of a time since her kid went missing, ain't she? Just like, damn. I don't know. Seller of seafood. What kind of seafood? It's not always about being implicated, it's the sacrifice. But the Walsh case is very different to Candace and Dawn. Yep. Yep. Husband sleeping, I would have otherwise. Gotcha. Shrimp. Interesting. Here in North Carolina, I think you have to have like a separate kind of let's see, scallops. Oh yes, absolutely. Family and friends aren't allowed in the courtroom, and if you're a witness, you're still not allowed in until they call you as a witness. So how are people getting info to what? Info to what? Yeah, that sounds great. Do you like to cook as well or just fish? I really love like chowders this time of year. I made a chicken corn chowder today. But I eat fish but no shellfish. Family court. It was my understanding they didn't have family court. Are you talking about Candace and them? I think they're just it's just being talked about. I don't think it actually has gone to family court yet, has it? I don't know because it was my understanding that Candace said that there wasn't any family court, that it was just a rumor. Yeah, that's what I guess she would have said it on last night's Daisy's channel probably, if I were to guess. But I heard that Robin and Tim Mullins were interested in or showing interest through their writings that they that was on the lab. I watched that on Josh. And he had Don in his chat a couple times, and Candace. Josh did. Yeah. So anybody want to come up? They lie so much it's hard to distinguish. I know, right? Well, and she was kind of tore up from the floor up a little bit, and kind of hard to understand at times. In America, family court documents regarding children are sealed because I'm curious about CPS. Were they looking? Okay. It depends on the case. Sometimes they're sealed and sometimes they're not. It depends on the case. Family court is very strict. No, it wasn't no court. That's what I'm saying. They don't release any info involving the children, right? Blue crab is my favorite. How is that different from regular crab? MacBee's allergic. Mm. MacBee's in the UK, right? I think. Let's see. You have to request the record be sealed when minors are involved, unless it's an adoption, and those are always sealed. Thank you, Scorpion Queen. It's not a king or snow crab, Gypsy. Now that's the kind that you can like deep fry and eat the shell too, though, right? The blue. I've tried that, and that is so good too. Bread it and then deep fry the whole thing. My husband is allergic and just don't like eating creepy crawlies. I'm in England. That's what I thought. I always read your comments back to me as if it's an accent. Only if it's soft crab. Oh, okay. So, okay. So, what is y'all's opinion of how all this went down? Do y'all think it's been 2 years coming? Blue crab is amazing, but I'm originally from Maryland, so red crab will always be my favorite. Red crab. Okay, is that what I usually eat? Probably. I'm betting. Blue crab. Crab cakes are my favorite. Heck yeah. Did you know scallops have 300 eyeballs? Very interesting. Thank you, mermaid. Just inside the shell. It would take a mermaid to know these things. Very nice. I love little known facts like that. Mm-hmm. Barbara Walters, Chesapeake Bay crabs. Oh my gosh, y'all are talking. Mm-hmm. There's a restaurant here that's um Japanese, but they have they've got, chicken fried rice, pork fried rice, but they also have crab fried rice, and it is so good. Yeah, I'd have never thought of it. 56 eyeballs. A scallop has 56 eyeballs. You've been challenged, mermaid. My parents loved lobster, and my brothers used to put the claws under my pillow. Used to freak me out. Good times. Good times. Yeah. Good times. Oh, the holidays. They just turn red when you steam them. I'm loaded with sea life info. I just ate Maryland crab cakes the other day. What do you use for your stuffing? Do you use breadcrumbs, and what kind? And do you make them yourself? Yeah. My family was like that, playing jokes on each other. That's awesome. Yeah, y'all tell me how you make yours. I want to know what you use to for the the thingamabob that makes it all stick together. What do y'all use? Do you use your okay? There's two. Okay, here we go. What'd she say? Breadcrumbs, bell pepper, bay and oh yeah, the bay are the big ones, right? Or is it the C? Did you? Lucky. You won't find crab cakes anywhere like Maryland. Yum yum. Breadcrumbs, bell pepper. Now, what kind of breadcrumbs though? Do you buy them? Hey, rapper. Do you buy them or do you like make them? Most of the crabs sold in Maryland come from North Carolina. Are you serious? That's where I live. I live in North Kakalaki. I live in South and they do more breading and it makes me mad. So I make my own Maryland crab cakes. But do you make your own breadcrumbs? What did Rapper do? Was he being bad again? Oh, he said bye. Okay. Because I lived there, I would watch them catch them from the harbor and buy them. You've been challenged once again, Ray. Let's see. He said bye. Okay, thanks. Um, yeah, I lived in Chesapeake Bay. Pretty cool. Hardly add anything, just a bit to make them stick together and all lump. Okay. I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to come up? I'll give you a link if you want to come up. Uh, let's see what this. I use canned breadcrumbs. Are they seasoned? Because some of them come like with the Italian seasoning. I'm gonna make these. I'm gonna make these. Um, yeah, come on up. Come on. Here, I'll throw you a link. Here you go. Come on, my panel. Come on. Let's see. Definitely want more crab than breading. I use regular and add Old Bay. Okay. I want to ask y'all something, and I'm so glad I've got somebody I can ask. There was a restaurant here where I live, Salt Marsh Willie's, and they made Cajun crab legs. How in the hell did they do that? Because I boiled them in Cajun, and it didn't like leave the residue on the actual crab meat like it did at Salt Marsh Willie's. How did they do that? Were they just boiling it in a shit ton full of crab? Cajun spice. How are they getting it infused so good? I've always wanted to ask somebody that. I want to know how to make them Cajun crab legs because they're good. Dip it in some butter, a little bit of lemon. Shut your mouth. Baby, shut your mouth. That's good stuff. Scorpion Queen. I was surfing 2 weeks ago at Assateague Island. It was so perfect and warm and sunny. Now it's cold here too. It's cold here too. Let me give y'all some. See if I've got a. a fire I can sit you beside of here. Where's my fire? Here we go. Is that better than my mug? Here you go. There's your nice fire. Is that better? Let's see if I've got a good story about crab legs. I'm sure I probably do. I remember one of my sisters that's now passed on would get a hankering for, just a ride. Something we used to like to do, just get in the car and go ride, go cruising. Thing you did in the 70s and 80s. You just go cruising if you're from a small town like here. And she'd say, let's go to the beach and get some crab legs. It's only like, I guess, 4-hour drive. And we would wind up in Southport, um, in Wilmington area. And there was one place that we would go to. Um, they had all you could eat crab legs. Theirs weren't Cajun, but man, it was right on the beach. And you could sit there and eat your stuff and like look at the beach right there. It's like a shack type, where you're on a bench with a screen, and it's just good times, good food. Let's see. Came home with a sunburn and under my heating blanket. Oh, now show your mug. Mine? Mermaid. That's funny. It's beautiful there. I didn't go there much because my aunt owned a house, Ocean City, so I always spent my summers there. Nice. Absolutely. Um, yeah, like the mountains are about, I guess, a 2-hour drive. Cherokee is about 2.5, 3-hour drive. And then the opposite way is the beach. It was another 3.5-hour drive. So we're literally like right in the middle of the state. And all the leaves are turning. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Is a Grandfather Mountain. The colors have really started to turn, and there's a battle of the season where half of the mountain is like snowy and the other half is looks kind of like this right here. Looks like that. That's definitely what Boone looks like right now. Here it is at nighttime. Isn't that pretty? Yep. So I'll have to upload that picture where it's half snowing, and yeah, I'll have to upload that one. I don't have it. I thought it might. No, I don't. Yep. You like that? Thank you. Gypsy Island, Maryland is where the wild horses roam. It's so beautiful. I have my pictures and video. Now we have similar. What is the island where the horses are? No, down here. Beaufort, Beaufort, North Carolina. And they called them the wild ponies. The wild ponies. Remember he said it like that? He said ponies. Weird. Would you like to go see the wild ponies? Okay. We used to live at the beach years ago. We lived in Atlantic Beach and Morehead City and Newport for a while. Have you been to Pretty Place in South Carolina at Sunset? No, I've never heard of that. I know where Gastonia is in South and near South Carolina. Where is that to that? Is it on the coast? Let's see. Outer Banks may have wild horses. Yeah, yeah. The Outer Banks here. Yeah, they call them the wild ponies. Hmm. Very nice. I'm not going to try to say those. I said teak and chincoteak. I have no idea. Chincoteak. Okay, you say it. Okay, thanks. You said it for me. Say it for me, Daddy. All right. Well, I guess I'll head home. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me and um shooting the shit with me. I appreciate it a lot. Y'all really cheered me up after being slammed once again. It's funny how she knows how to go live and talk shit about me, but she couldn't figure out how to use her phone and call me back, right? So that we could have a telephone conversation like normal people do. But maybe that's the word, normal people. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she'll see the light. I hope. We'll see, right? They're all watching me like this. She's got 28 in her chat, and I'm looking at them like, why can't you see this? Why can't you see it? Why can't you see it? Right? Oh boy. All right. Well, I think I made my point. What's that? I knew I was going to be talked about. I'm sorry. I appreciate you hanging out with me. You don't deserve it. And I understand if you don't want to come hang out anymore because they're giving you shit about it. Thanks, MacB. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. She was talking shit about me and Dragon Mama today on her live. People came and told us all about it. So have a great night. I haven't been around, so don't know what's happening around here. You don't want to, just more of the same, you know. I enjoyed talking fish with you. That was pretty cool. I hope y'all come back and hang out with me. I hope so. Thanks, Dragon Mama. Oh, what time are you going to do your reveal? And oh, you got to get a cord. That's right. You got to get a cord. Okay. Um or okay, yeah. I was going to say I didn't know she was a shit stir till recently. Forget about her. Yeah, man. I I see a lot of things now. Whole lot of things. And it's like, when I left the stand, um she came after me and Southern Girl was saying I was a lost puppy following them around. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't care. I don't care. They're obviously wanting to use me for content and trying to get a rise out of me. Um, I don't know how much more clearer I could have made it. I would rather only have two people in my chat than hang out with y'all. Okay. What part of that don't you get? She was making fun of me for only having two people in my chat. I rejected you. I left you. Get over me. Right? Nicolina, okay. I saw the first, first little glimmer of bullshit. And I was like, I don't have energy for this. I'm 54 years old. I don't have energy for that shit. Go play mind games with somebody else and send your little proton emails to people and think they won't know who you are when you use verbiage like, you're being passive aggressive. Who else says that 57 times a day? Who else says that? Who else says people are being passive aggressive? I know, I know. Who else uses proton mail? I know, I know. Give me a freaking break, you lunos. And I think she's exactly where she wanted to be. I think she wants to be a troll. I think she sees there's absolutely nothing wrong with them trolling Daisy. I think she thinks that's funny. So, you know, there's your morals. You know what I'm saying? There's your morals. So that's all I got to say about that. And, I've given her, I don't know how many opportunities to call me on the freaking phone and talk like normal people, but she wants to go live about people. So it kind of makes you wonder, what was she about all along? You know? Right? She was about that mess all along. If you ignore someone, they're aware you've seen them, but you're ignoring them. Don't even see them, look past them. I wish people wouldn't tell me. I do. I wish people wouldn't come, they're live about you. It's like, why do you even come tell me? Because you wanted to hurt me? I was having a good time singing over it dazed. They're over there talking about you. Well, why interrupt my time having a good time, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Some of the things that they've said since all this happened proves everyone right. It's proved Mama T right. It's proved Constance right. It's proved Ernie right. I mean, all their actions just keep proving that they are just a bunch of jerks, Their hobby. Take up knitting, sew or something. Get a library card that really shows lack of intellect, doesn't it? Very shallow. Very shallow. You don't see them in thought-provoking debates, right? They're just na 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 boo boo. You know, I would have never have trolled Ernie if I hadn't bought into the concept that this was just a fake fight between buddies that were, drumming up their channels, like we do in sales all the time. Car lots do it all the time. Or this WWE thing that I was, led to believe that was happening, that they're really friends behind. I really believe that. And so I thought, okay, well, this is just part of the whole, like Sonny and Cher thing. He gets the brunt of the joke all the time, right? And he's in on it. And I'm like, is this not what's happening? Right? It's like, no. You feel like an ass. That wasn't my plight at all. I thought we were all just, having, I don't know. I don't know. Meaningless, totally meaningless. Airheads, man. Space cadets. Total airheads, right? When's the last time Chaotic had a show? Right? I mean, come on. And she wants to put me down about my soap. Okay. Ooh, wow, you got me. Oh, brother. Ernie can infiltrate me. Mama T can infuriate me. So I don't watch them cool off, but I will always like them. Yeah, same here. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. They've never done anything harmful to me, so I don't know. I feel like an ass until I look at mine in the mirror. Seriously though, I mean, yeah, right. I don't know. Give them time; they'll see it sooner or later, I guess. It took me 2 years. It is a circle, though, right? They're all watching us like this. They're all going. They're having fun. They're over there having fun. I hate them. Right, Nellie Olson. The type you buy ice cream from and she licks it before she hands it to you. Right there. That's her. I'm better than you. No, you're not. Here you go. Let me move my picture here. There you go. Come on down. I put it down there. Here it is. Come on. I understand, but I watch some people who support the biggest fools or perverts and wonder why. Can't you see who they are? You know, it's so hard to know what is reality and what isn't here. When they say shit like, well, this is just YouTube. Why are you taking it so seriously? It's just YouTube. And then you see them like, go in real life. It's just YouTube. Why are you so upset? I don't get it. What's wrong with her, Becky? Right? It's kind of like that. I can't believe her butt, Becky. It's just so big. Hey, MC. Good to see ya. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Good to see ya. What's been going on? There he is. Hey, man.
Am I on? Hold on a minute. What is wrong with my camera? Why would it? No. Hold on a minute. I gotta get my wig off. Let's get this stuff back on. I'm telling you, it's a damn transition going through this stuff. Where's I at? What the?
Oh, I see a green light.
Oh yeah, that's that alien. So what's going on? How you doing? It's been a while since I've been on your
Okay.
channel.
I'm okay. Hey, Dragon Mama, she and I were being talked shit about. I don't even know why. I'm over there singing.
Your name just come out of the blue. I'm telling you.
What the fuck? I don't know.
That's what you just gotta say. Just it is what it is. Just go with the flow. They ain't got nothing. I mean, literally, bunch of
Right.
pushovers is all they are. Think about
Right.
it. They sit around a little coffee table and play cards. Who's going to hit who next?
Right. Exactly.
Nicolina gets up every once in a while
How can she think that harassing Daisy is okay though?
because,
I mean, I know it started out as a joke, but come on.
well, I don't understand how one minute she can say one thing, she can be against rapists and people that like that. Then the next minute she's
Mm-hmm.
embracing them and he's her son again. I mean, I'll never understand, but that's Nicolina. I mean, there's something wrong with her. They say Jimbo's got something wrong with his brain. I believe Nicolina does too.
Yeah.
I believe there needs to be some checkups going on or something.
MC MacB says you've got her block there. Okay.
Y'all remember when Jimbo took his hat off?
Yes.
Made sure he leaned up so you could see that big dot in the middle of his head. That was his next grift, and he got called out by the Double Mint twins or whatever the hell.
I thought it looked like Halloween makeup. I did. I thought it looked
It
like
looked like a big
Halloween
ass.
makeup.
It looked like a big ass purple marker. I mean, he bends down and he can't move his neck, but by God, he makes sure it's his body. He just, ooh. But I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal. Are you eating it like? Are you lapping it up like a dog?
Yeah,
That's
they were
literally.
saying usually you can't even talk after that.
Well, the thing. Oh yeah. Well, the thing about it is, I mean, you got a food. You got a bowl full of food or a plate full of food. You're bent down. There's no way in hell you're gonna be able to put it in your mouth. Gravity won't allow that.
Right.
So I
Right. Well,
mean,
that's where it looked
nobody
like
bends
Halloween
down like
makeup.
that. Looked like he was bowing down to some king or something. Oh, idiot. But you know, it is
Now,
what it is.
now people that are like new are coming into this. Kemper and you have never met. Is that right?
I have
You've
never
never
met,
met.
never met him ever.
He almost sounds madder at you than Jimbo. And y'all don't
Ne-
even know each other like that.
Well, the Kemper don't understand. Kemper's got a bad history. Um, Kemper didn't like it when I outed him for him getting kicked out of Newport. Um,
Oh,
he tried to take a 14. Well, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly because it really, it is what it is. He tried to take a 14-year-old to a hotel and get her drunk and stuff, and maybe even some more stuff. We all know he likes that acid. We all know he does those pills. I mean, hell, he told one time he said, "I've been clean for 7 years." Yeah, and then he turns around and he's like, "Shit, in 22, I made more money than that." And he's so stupid. He is the most ignorant. I mean, he's the perfect canary. Or no, he can't be a canary. They're cute. Well, parrots are cute too, but they do talk a lot. Well, we'll just call them a
why
parrot.
don't he come up?
Have you ever
He
seen
sure
his face?
talks shit. Well, he
Oh my
talks so
God!
much shit about everybody.
If
That's
I
all
was
I gotta
him,
say to him. Cam up Kemper.
if I was
Cuck,
him,
cuck.
if I was him, I would just go and finish the Freddy Krueger look off, literally, because his teeth. Have you ever seen his teeth?
No, but I've heard about it.
Can I send you a picture?
Okay, yeah, sure.
This is before they got bad. Hold on.
He's always talking about my looks. And come up, motherfucker. You know, let's see what you think he's so hot about. They say always got that good DJ voice. Sarah's always saying he's got that voice. I don't give a damn. I want to see what you look like.
So
He ain't
that you
got
see,
no teeth, Ray Jones.
so that you
Oh
see
my
it's real.
god.
I sent it to you. I sent it to you just
They
now.
look
So
like
you see,
baby teeth.
you hear me?
Oh shit.
So that you
They look
see
like
it's real.
baby teeth.
Put it on there. Put it up there. Look who put it up.
Okay. Okay,
His
yeah.
old buddy, the Stan, did. Show the rest of it. Show who put it up there. The Stan. Pull it up. There you go. Pull it up. Pull it up. Okay. Did you see where the stand? You saw the stand? Show the stand posted there.
Oh,
Son
it
buddy, right?
is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit out. Look at that.
1 year
Lord, look at
ago.
those.
You know, that's something I'm glad you said that.
Have you ever
I
seen the guy?
remember last year, I asked Jimbo, why won't you take down all that stuff that's bad about Ernie if y'all are friends? He goes, why would I do that? That's because y'all are friends.
Jimbo's in it for himself, guys. Come
I
on
know.
now. Have you seen the poor little feller here lately? Like literally withering away. I mean, hell, sad. And he's got these other surgeries and stuff now, and he makes sure that he shows everybody. Look at this. Look at over
He's got
here.
teeth like tombstones.
He's got tooth like that. Oh my God, Mac B, you would say something like that.
It's the truth. Well, why is he always ragging on our looks? And look at him. What the hell? They said he looked like a little troll because he's little.
Oh my God. Like when they was at the
Oh,
court date and shit, they showed him, and oh my God, I mean, you could just see. He just. Have you ever seen those ugly Cabbage Patch Kids?
I bet he can't pull no pussy. You know
Oh
he
hell
can't.
no, hell no, that shit running. That shit's
Or he
running.
would be on camera.
That shit's gonna be running.
Oh, me. They were friends for 20 years, so Shadi said about Ernie is a direct reflection
Oh,
of
I know.
himself.
Like, oh, I'm this bad person, but yet you let me around your kids, and I had to babysit your kids, and I took your kids from here to there, these places, and all this stuff. But I'm this bad person. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, sure
Right. You're
do.
just a storyline like the rest of us.
That's all it is a story in
You're just
line.
a storyline.
He just makes the money off of us. That's it.
He makes some concocted fucking damn storylines, though, don't he? I
Oh
really
my
feel
God, have
like,
you heard some of them?
yeah, and it's always somebody's dying or somebody's broke down dying or done died or something, right?
Yeah, Lord, it's a pity party with him.
Yeah. Like his
You have
backdrop
people.
the other night was in a hospital room. His
You have
green
people.
screen.
You have people drive 4 hours just to see him. Yeah, okay. But first, they didn't have no gas money. What
Right.
the hell? Oh my God, it's one thing after another. But I feel sorry for the little dude. I really do. I don't think he's got much time on this earth, and he's been. I mean, his health is just—it's awful. I mean, he can't even move
So
now. I
he's
mean,
just gonna go all balls out now because he's only got. It's the only thing I can think of. He's just,
what?
like the way he did over at Easy's when he was losing the fight. So he's like, well, what else I got? So I'm just gonna whip my dick out. I mean,
Yeah,
so
I mean, like he's gonna be proud of it. Shit, he'd have to stand up to do that. Then he'd have to probably pull his screen down. Then he'd
so
have
is
to
that what
swing
he
it a little bit
coaches?
just where it'd be shown.
Yeah, when you start to lose gas, whip your dick out, okay? It looks like we're gonna lose the game. Just whip your dick out.
Just yeah, exactly. You know,
Oh my gosh. That's all he had. He ran
I mean,
out.
like I'm just
Bag
gonna
of
throw my
tricks. He's
like
all
he didn't even
gone.
know what hit him. I'm so I was laughing my ass off. He was just he's
I
well
know it.
fucking.
He pulled, but him and Betty did the same thing. Betty did the same thing. She whipped her tits out when
Betty
they were
whipped her
like,
dick out.
oh no, now her tits out.
Oh, I thought Betty. I
This is
started
what
saying if
a
Betty whipped the
while
dick out,
back.
I'm out.
No, a while back she
I
flashed
would
Easy and Nicolina.
shit. Betty whipped her tits out.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
that's
they were
wild.
both talking to her about flashing, and then she calls her husband in, and she flashes her husband with Easy and Nicolina on panel all at the same time. So I guess that's their go-to thing to do when they're losing an argument. They just flash you, I guess.
Throw them out there.
Right.
Now I may try that with Ernene. I wonder how good that would go over.
I guess you've never lost that bad that you needed to go that low.
No, hell no. There's no way I'd whip Floppy out.
She flashed, but it was a side view, right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I named mine after that little creature on what was it? Was it Married with Children or something? The little dog or whatever down in the basement and shit. Floppy. He may have been called Fluffy, but at that time I thought they said Floppy, so I gave him a name. But good God Almighty. Well, tomorrow's Monday, and I've got a pretty big day ahead of me, and got traveling after that. Good God, it's gonna be crazy.
So what happens tomorrow? He bonded out. What happens now?
Well, tomorrow he gets impersonation charges, and we're going to file these charges together. Me and this certain someone is, and
That was with the doctor.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be a good little deal.
Well, keep us posted.
Yeah, I mean, because he is a public official, and you can't impersonate public officials. It's automatic felony.
So he's a real person.
Oh yeah.
This,
Oh
this
yeah, he
doctor.
was the
Holy
director.
shit.
He was the director and stuff. I mean, he had You've heard of American Way. You've heard of American Red Cross,
Why
stuff
would
like
he think
that.
this was a good idea to
He,
do that?
because he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He don't care. He thinks he can just. He thinks he's untouchable.
I
Did you hear
know.
it? Did you hear his last live? How disturbed he was and distraught.
No, I
Like
didn't. I just
like he
saw
could. He
that
couldn't even. He
Sarah was
couldn't even do
there.
his live. He was like, well. In order to break anything, I've got to commit. I got to commit a. I've got to be charged with, or I've got to be convicted of a crime. No, it ain't convicted. It's charged, my friend. Sorry, charged. He's like, and
Mm-mm-mm.
this nonsense. It's just going to get thrown out. Nah, it don't get thrown out. Sorry, that ain't how
I
that
wonder
works.
if the news will pick this up because it's a local restaurant.
I don't know. Well, I'm talking to WYMT. I've got a friend in WYMT, but I'm waiting for the shit to hit. That way I can put a connection and show that he's with her, like on the lives and stuff. Like it shows him, her, Chill Belly, all those people. And yes, it's not Chill Belly, it's Chill Belly. But
Mm.
I'm going to put a little documentation thing, little documentary together for them, and that way they can actually see who it is and what it is and all that.
Well, it's interesting for sure.
Well, I mean, it shows he's with them and in the hungry goats and stuff. I mean, it's
This is
still not.
what I'm talking about, Ray, right here, right here.
It,
This is 2 years ago. 2 years ago when all this shit started. You've got to admit that's a long time coming, right?
well, here's the thing, guys. I mean, I knew that I needed a break. So I left 18 days and I regrouped myself. And behind the scenes, I've been talking with law enforcement. I've been talking with other people, seeing exactly what boundaries I can do, what I can take, and how we can get these things put up. Uh, Knox County, I've known a few people there for a while. Hell, I know people that's probably going to retire there.
Mm-hmm.
And just getting advice on how to go through with this
Yeah.
it's gold. It's gold. It's gold because once you're in the system, to be honest with you, it's wrong and it's dirty and it's unfair. But if you're in the system, it's hard as hell to get out of the system. It's really hard to get out of the system because
Mm-hmm.
that system can bounce you around from here to there.
Yep, that's right, Mac B.
And see, as long as we keep everything in Tennessee, well, we kind of got a little glove over it. And we can bounce him from Knoxville to Kingsport and go through that for the impersonation. And each time he does that, he has to go back again for another trial date or something like that back over in Knoxville. And a new charge is going to show that he's got for personation felony over in Kingsport. Just think about it. I mean, it's going to be what it is. I mean,
Do you want to answer this or do you want me to kick her?
no, don't kick nobody. Lord, do not
Okay.
kick nobody. Let's see
Do
what
you
it is.
see this? I'll put it up on the.
Heavens, baby, bullshit, Ernie. You are a fiend fugitive. Once you are picked up, how many months have they been saying that?
I
Look,
know, right?
I got. How long has it took me to pretty much screw wrap? Probably half a month, or something like that. Anyways, yeah, they've been saying that. Now they got private. What do you think about the private? Why don't you take them up on that, Gypsy? I hear you're a good private investigator. I mean, there may be some big money in that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where I'm at, and we'll split the money.
Okay, thanks, Dragon Mom. I appreciate that.
Or you can give my half to charity, whatever the hell, or just give it out to your crowd. I don't want it.
What was
Everybody,
that?
everybody's seeing me not wanting money these days, and everybody's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" I don't need your money. I don't need money these days.
Good for
I don't.
you.
That's I'm doing well now.
They
I
don't
mean,
pay you shit here, do they? They
oh
don't
my
pay you
god,
shit.
I just got done eating a big pot roast.
That sounds good.
Oh my god, that pulled. Oh my god, when the meat's pulled, it's just so tender, and you got the potatoes, you got the carrots, a little bit of onions in it for flavor and juice. Oh Lord, good God, oh mercy mighty. Some of the best stuff you can ever put in your mouth besides
Mm,
Pepsi.
mm. What's a what?
Huh? What did I say?
Mac B, what is a
What's a effing? Is it like a shellfish? It probably is a thing. I don't know. He's like, bullshit,
oh,
Ernie. You are effing okay. Let's look.
that's what
Let's
she
answer the
said.
question. Heavens, baby, we'll see
Okay.
after tomorrow. More
Look
people will
it up.
take me serious tomorrow. More people will take me serious
Okay.
tomorrow when it's all done. I'll have a big, pretty post.
Don't know Ernie, but all the hate is what made me start pulling for him. That and people I really like, and I like Ernie. Same here, right?
Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot. People, look, I don't care. Look, here's the thing. I don't demand people to like me. Hell, but you're not going to beat me when it comes to this shit. I don't care. It don't matter. I mean, it's just what it is. If you sit there and you put your heart into something, you're not. Money's never going to beat you. Money will never beat a heart. I'm just sorry. You just can't do that.
That's the
Uh,
truth.
and that's the deal. That's the deal with it. And passion. If you have
Hmm.
passion towards something, the only thing Nicolina, or I just said something else, but Nicolina has passion for is when she breaks her
Yeah.
mop.
That's
But
her.
what?
Where's Mama T at tonight?
She's
I don't
probably
see her.
working.
Okay, I didn't see
I'm
her in
proud of
chat.
her. She's working now. I
I
mean,
am
that's good.
too. I am too.
That's really
I
good.
am too.
I know what it's like to be homeless and stuff and not have a place and be out on the
Yep,
streets. And hell, I
me
laid it
too.
down. I laid it. I
That's
laid in
right.
I laid in Central Park in the middle of New York City at night, and you want to talk about crazy shit? Holy hell! But they don't bother people that looks like they ain't got shit and everything. Hell, I have me a little coat and everything, laying there, and I mean, you don't get much sleep. I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, it's peaceful, but it's in the dead of the night, and shit is everywhere, like literally. But I
Yeah,
mean, you know, you after a while, you just kind of start saying, hey, I got to do better myself. Hell,
right.
I've got to make it. I've got to make it. And you know, you progress a little bit here and there, and you start doing a couple odd jobs, helping people carry some crates and shit. And there's all kind of work. I mean, you can go to one of those little pizza factories and those crates and shit that they have all their ingredients that come in a truck, and you can unload trucks and stuff, and
In
you can
our
make that.
area, we have temporary agencies, and they'll put you to work that day and pay you that day.
Well, they have like the manpower services,
Right.
shuttle
Yeah.
services, stuff like that. Yes. Well, you have to understand the competition in New York City is it's just out there. Have you ever been to New York City?
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
Uh, I was intimidated. I wouldn't want to go there without people that were from there, and the people I was with were from there. So I wouldn't want to try to navigate it by myself.
Did you drive there? Did you? I mean, how
They
did you get there?
did. We flew, and then they lived in Manhattan.
Right.
So they drove, and when I mean they drove up on the curb. They drove up
Oh
around
God,
garbage
yeah. I mean,
cans.
and
It
the
was
police
insane.
police never pull nobody over for driving. I mean, it's
No.
just like they're sitting there. You be sitting there looking at the cops, but when they say, "Get the fuck out of the road, get out of the way," no, you
That
get
was
out of the
some of
way.
the best food I've
It's
ever
just a
eaten in
horn.
my life.
So many horns. You've never heard so many horns, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You hear those Brooklyn people and everything. Get the fuck out the road. You can go
right.
to all that
I've been
shit.
through the different
The
boroughs,
Bronx
yeah.
and stuff. I'm from the
Now,
Bronx.
now that was something else about New York I was surprised about being from the South,
What's that? The pizza?
how
Did you take?
segregated it was.
Oh
The
well.
the Jews over here, the Italians over here, the Greeks over here. It was very segregated.
Well, they don't like mix the businesses and stuff. It's just like
Yeah, they
pizza
don't.
joints on one line. It's like, have you ever ate your pizza?
Yes,
What?
yes.
It was amazing,
Yes,
wasn't
there
it?
and baklava. I remember getting baklava there, and I remember we went to Chinatown, and we went down these steps under the street,
Right?
and I mean it was elbow to elbow, little hole in the wall, but it was some of the best food I've ever had.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
And they pride themselves in their food.
And
Like
I
there's so
remember
much
going to Trump
competition.
Plaza. Everything was Trump, Trump, Trump back then. This was like in 94. I was there.
Oh, you ain't been there since?
Mm-mm. Not since
Oh
9/11. No,
Lord.
no.
It's a different world now.
Is
Lord have
it?
mercy. Oh my God. You wouldn't even know it. Yeah, it's a different world now. If you was intimidated then, you step out of it now. It's and you know what's
I
crazy?
wouldn't try to do it without people that's from there. They knew how to get around, you know?
Right. When it floods, like when it floods, it don't matter what kind of shoes and shit you got on. That sewer, when it overtakes the road,
Oh yeah.
Water's everywhere over your feet, and you just like, and you just see the New Yorkers,
Yeah.
and there's just some places you can't avoid it. You know, there's shelter places that you can avoid the rain and shit, but that water, hell no, it's still on the feet. So I mean, it's some wild shit. You see rats floating down in the shit and everything. It's
Yeah.
wild. But I
You
mean,
have a
New
good
York.
night too, Ray. Thanks for coming.
But yeah, I had
I
a
saw
blast
a
with
clip
that.
of a woman barbecue rats on the sidewalk. Are you serious? Was this recent, MacB? Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot that's there. And to be honest with you, if you want to work, you can work. I mean, under the table, people are begging for people to work, and it makes pretty decent money, especially compared to where we are at now, and you know their locations and stuff. So you don't make near
About
as much
2 weeks
money.
ago. Well, I'll tell you the bubonic plague and tuberculosis are moving about through rats in heavily dense homeless areas like that, MacB. So those are coming back to America.
Like when I left New York City, I mean it's great to visit, but live there. I mean, you can't pay
Yeah.
rent. You can't pay rent and live there. I mean, you got to have people, roommates, and all that, and you have to depend and trust that everybody's going to hold their share. And it's not like that all the time. It's people leave, they don't give you no notice, and then you got to pay a lot more rent, and then you're paying everything you own just for a place. Like there's the hell you going to do with food? You know, it was crazy. It was really really crazy. So a lot of times, like, I mean, I really depended on those cash apps and stuff from like to just survive. I mean, I'm not gonna
Right.
lie. I mean,
Right.
I depended on cash apps, like literally. And if I didn't get cash apps that day, I didn't eat. And it was and the cheapest you could eat, like even in the restaurants and stuff like that, the little fast foods, is like
Mhm.
$20 in DoorDash and shit, you know, or something. Because I
Yeah.
wasn't really around where I could just go and get food.
What was
So
gas a gallon? Do you remember?
4.59, 5, 6, I don't know, something like that.
Wow.
Not as high as California, but like I mean, how do you survive? I mean, if I didn't make at least 21, $22, or literally, I mean, Taco Bell, I could get by with 17.10. I think it was the cheapest, and as a
Hmm.
quesadilla, it was a quesadilla with a soft shell taco and a Mountain Dew to drink.
You're
But
kidding me?
can you imagine
Oh
a,
my
a a
god.
a fuck up on your order or something? And you don't get your Mountain Dew, you don't drink that day. Like literally, I mean, and when you
Yeah.
don't have cash and you got money on Cash App and you ain't got a card to use it with, and you just, I mean,
Right.
if I didn't make at least $20 a day on YouTube and on Cash Apps and shit like that, I didn't eat. It's as simple
Right.
as that. I didn't eat. So it's kind of like do or die, pretty much.
Right.
And for a few days, it was getting bad. It got really really bad, and then sometime I'd get a $30 Cash App, a $25 Cash App, and I wouldn't look at it as having $55. I would look at it as hey, I can eat for 3 more days. That's what I would look at it as
Right.
because I knew the value of it and what I could get with it. And it'd usually be the same thing, taco things for 3 days straight or something like that, or Checkers. And then they had the 8-piece strips, and
Mhm.
then you get the crinkle fries, and I would get what is it called, root beer. I'd get the root beer and everything, and it would be right at 18.10 or 18.20. I can't remember. But I mean, that's the way I had to survive. I mean, I'd have to eat as cheap and way possible, and then sometimes they couldn't find the address; it was linked to it, and they would be giving it on to somebody else. And if they go through a gate that you can't get through, shit, you're in the woods, you're up here behind their house, and you talk about some stalking shit. Hell, you be running through the damn mansion, I mean, a place where a mansion or something's at, and just to grab your food off the front porch, like literally. So what kind of review did I give them? You know what I did? I didn't get my food.
Well, did you use coupons?
And they give me my money. They get my money back. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes, well, I had it where I had the deluxe thing on there, the
Yeah.
DoorDash Plus or whatever it was. So yeah, I got like sometimes I got like the $5 off for my meal and shit like that. That come in handy. But I'm telling you right now, you ain't seen shit when you're trying to cross the damn security gate with cameras every damn where. I mean, the neighbors and shit got used to it, but it's like, they fucked your food up again. Yep, messed my food up because you couldn't go through the drivers. I mean, the way the gate is, hell, they have people down there in them call boxes and shit. Like they have security guard little hunts and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
hell, I mean, I ain't going through there like that. Hey, I got to get my DoorDash. I bet you the hell are you? You going hungry? Should I be having to go back behind the gates to the woods and everything, cut back around, and just go on that porch and shit? As soon as you start walking, lights come on. Usually it's in the nighttime and shit. Like I would order probably around 7:30, 8, but it was wild. And it take about 35 minutes. But by the time hell it starts getting dark and shit, I mean, sometimes it's bad. I mean, it was really, really bad. And if they left it in certain neighbors, shit, you wouldn't get it. Then you just had to put didn't get it or redo my order. But by God, I mean, that's how I survived for the longest. And I just I had a good friend, well, a mutual friend. I'd worked for a client, and then back in 2020, we had done some detailed security for that person, and he's a mutual friend of both of ours. And the mutual friend pretty much just said, "Hey, he's having it bad, man." And he said, "I didn't know that, and he's made it pretty high in career." And he said, "Reach out to him, and we're going to have a little call." And we did. We had a little conference call, and he says, "I need you so and so. I need you here." And
Hmm.
I mean, he said, "How fast can you get out of there?" Well, at that time, I didn't have no way for transportation or nothing like that. So I'd take a damn Greyhound 8 hours. It was
Right.
9 hours. And, the layovers and shit and Greyhound is
Right.
forever. It's forever, like literally getting there. But when I got to the area that I needed to be at, fuck, they had a car waiting on me.
Oh,
Literally, and
nice.
took me that was the hotel and shit. I mean, I went to the hotel and shit, and I mean, it was after that my life changed. I mean, they gave me a sign-on bonus to do this and that, and I did. And I mean, my first week of work was real decent, good, and next thing you know, heading out to Burbank, California, in November, and Marvel Studios. That's going to be fucking amazing. Can you
That's
imagine that?
fantastic.
Can you imagine the footage and shit I'm gonna be getting in the videos and stuff and the cool shit that's gonna be happening? Like
Other
literally,
than the layover, buses are actually kind of nice.
some of them are really nice and
Yeah.
everything. But
We
I'm having a
rode one
blast
home
now.
from the beach and it was nice.
Like they gave me a sign-on bonus, and I just had to wait a week for my work pay, and I actually get paid tomorrow, and it's awesome and everything. And I don't go back here until a few days. I mean, I'll be traveling after tomorrow, but I don't start back until a few days, and I'll be going again. So I love it. I mean, I may work 2 or 3 days a week and make just as much as really high paid people right now. That's why when I say, it would be nice to give away $1,000 for Christmas or something like that. That would be pretty cool to give somebody $1,000, or we could split it up and we'll give $100 away 10 times. We could do. I want to go back into that again. I want to go back into that. I don't want your money. I don't want no money at all or nothing like that. I want to just see if I can still be the person that I once was and go back into helping people. But again, it's a work in progress, and I mean, I'm gonna check it out and see what all we can do. I think people would love it.
I when you were in New York, you can't like you said that like $20 a day, but if you were like trying to get a cab and then a bus and because I tried to like get a job in DC when I was living there for a short period of time and I had to like get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to be at work by 8 because I had to take it was a bus. No, it was a bus to a cab and then or how was it? A bus to the train or subway to three different forms of
Right, right. Well, and you got to switch over from bus
It
drive.
was crazy.
So my
And in the snow.
so my route was this, and this got crazy
Okay.
because I mean it's even more expense to it. But you could buy. Okay, so when I first went up there, I had a little bit of money saved up, so you could buy these monthly transit from Metro, right? You
Right.
could get these, and they're
The
300.
card.
They're $300 for the whole month. You can look it up. I mean, I know exactly what they are.
Holy cow.
And because if you don't, and you're going to New York City, which is 74 miles, and you're going to New York City, and you got to take that train, it's $18 or 16. No, it's 16.18 every time you do it. Can you
All
imagine doing
right.
it? I mean, you're going to save a little bit of money by just getting the card, and you got
Yeah.
to do it anyways. You got to do it every day. You got to do it most every day. But
Right.
but the route is this. The thing about it is, I was 3.5 miles from the train station, 3.5, 4 miles from the train station. Well, hell, Sean Hannity was only 3 miles from where I was at. His big mansion is up there, 27C Drive. I mean,
Mhm.
it's only like it was like 3 miles. Hell, we ride bicycles by it and everything. You talk about one huge ass mansion. Now, I would have to take an Uber or Lyft, which I preferred Lyft because it's a couple dollars cheaper. I mean, you have to do what you got to do. And, it was just, it was crazy and everything. So, no, actually, I tried Lyft, and I had to have a double card, and I didn't have it with the same information on it, so I had to cancel all that. So it was Uber. And I've got Lyft now, but if I need it, but I didn't have it then. I'm sorry about that. I hope nobody don't figure around that. But Uber to get to the train for 3 miles was anywhere between $13 and $15. Just depends the time of day you got to go. And if it's rush hour and shit like that, I mean, it was wild. So you get down to the train, and it's an hour and a half, pretty much, ride on the train all the way down to Penn Station. And then when you get to Penn Station, there you go out and everything, and you got to go all the way out, and you see 8th Avenue. And I worked pretty close to there. It was about 10-minute walk.
Now, did you learn all this on your own, or did you have someone going with you to show you the ropes
Years
first?
ago, when I first went to New York City, I went to New York City a few years ago. Just I don't even know what it was. Hang out. I can't remember, but I stayed out all night long, just walking around the area, trying to get lost, seeing where I need to be, where I don't need to be, and
Yeah, because the city doesn't sleep.
no, it don't
Everything's
sleep.
always
It don't
open.
sleep. It don't sleep. I mean, it's like crazy. And if you know what you're doing and you know how to handle yourself, you can get along with anybody. It don't matter how bad they are there. I mean, like,
Right.
and if you're from the country and shit, hell, they know that shit. They know it. I mean, they
Right.
look at they'll rob their own before they rob somebody from the country. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like literally. Hell, you'll walk past them, nod your head at them and stuff. What up, dog? Well, yeah, bro. What up, dog? And next thing you know, the person behind you walking, give me your money, motherfucker. And give me you can say, ah, well, hell,
Yeah.
must have been luck. But anyways, it was crazy. It's crazy as
Yeah.
shit.
When
But
I was in sales, I've traveled everywhere, and I'll tell you, the way I was robbed wasn't like, them coming up to me and mugging me or anything, but I would put my pocketbook on the edge, like hook it on my chair if
hmm
I was sitting at the bar. And
hmm
damn it, if my damn pocketbook wouldn't get lifted every time, I would forget to put it up, just and
well,
they would come up to, hey, how you doing? And then they keep walking, and they've got my pocketbook with them.
yeah.
Happened to me twice.
That's
Yeah.
when if whatever drink you got, especially if it's a glass, you pick it up and you knock their fucking brains out from the back of the side. Like literally just knock the shit out of them.
Yeah, I didn't notice though until it was, I needed to go to the bathroom and I turned, my pocketbook's gone.
Right.
Damn
I
it.
understand. I understand that, but
Yep.
that's why you got to always, they're pickpockets in New York too, and they're damn
Yep.
good. They're damn good. A lot of people put their wallets and stuff in their little backpacks in the
Yep.
front side of it.
Backpacks. That's right.
I've watched when you get those crowds and you're bumping up against each other. I
Yes.
mean, you can watch them, man. They just unzip it, and
Boom. They're gone with your stuff just like
you
that.
don't even know. You really don't even know.
Yep.
Like really, I mean, I've seen people's purses get snatched, and it's crazy. It's really, really crazy.
Mac B had a question. If you were to go from California to New York, how long would it take by car?
It'd take probably about 3.5, maybe about 3.5 days, probably, if you drove it straight. But you ain't gonna drive it straight. I mean, hell, that'd be impossible. I mean, you're looking at a 4-day trip.
Yeah, you probably want to stop in Colorado. Thank you, Mac B. I appreciate that.
Please don't. Please refer all cash apps to Gypsy. I don't need it. Thank you.
Yes, you do. Yes, he
I re-
does.
I
Y'all know
really-
he does.
Gypsy, I really don't.
Help the guy out.
Gypsy, I really don't.
We've missed you so much.
But I really don't need no money. I don't want your money. I mean, I promise I don't want your money. I'll show you why next month. But we've got to fry a rat tomorrow, and people's going to start learning. They don't know who I am, and they damn sure don't know what I am, but they're going to find out. But anyways, I appreciate you having me up here, and
Yeah, thanks for
appreciate it.
coming.
It was a nice, warm welcome from the chat. Thank you all. Much respect. And what is it I have? You say it there, Gypsy. Help me with it.
What's that?
The saying. What is the saying?
What's saying?
We the
What?
people. What is it?
We the people
We'll protect what?
at all cost.
What are we protecting?
Children, people.
What else?
I don't know. What?
As we the people will protect women and children. And then you
At all
must,
costs.
no. At all costs. Like that. I
At
want to hear you do
all costs.
it. Now you do it. Do it all. It ain't even right.
Don't make me do that. You're going to make me
Yes, do
embarrassed.
it. Come on, girl.
We the people protect women and children at
Whoa,
all
whoa.
costs.
We'll protect. Hold up, man. Take two.
Will? Okay.
Start again. Wait a minute. Go.
Take two. We the people protect women and
No,
children.
nah. Whoa. Take three.
What am I saying wrong?
We'll protect.
We the people will protect.
You're right. There you go.
women
Okay.
and
Okay.
children
Great.
at
Whoa.
all
Gypsy soul. Take three.
We the people will protect women and children at all costs.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm
Oh,
letting you
come
go with that.
on.
That's good. You didn't go.
Write
at
it
all
down.
costs. You got to get your voice in it. You got to at
Okay.
all costs. You got to
At
be.
all
You got
costs.
to. Yeah. I mean, that'll work for you. I mean, well, you are female, right? Your gender is
Oh,
a
I got
female.
a
Okay.
voice
Well,
changer
that would
over
work.
here.
That would work for you. Okay. Let's go over. Here we go. Gypsy soul. Take 4.
We the people will protect women and children at all costs. Is that right? At all costs.
At all costs. You got to get that at all costs down. Let's take
At
it.
all
There we go. Hold on a minute. Here we go. Real Gypsy soul. Take 5.
Oh, great. We the people will protect women and children at all costs.
There you go. You got to get that growl in your voice, girl. Hell yeah. There you go. That's it. That
Thank
makes
you,
me
Ernie.
proud. Okay. Be safe, y'all.
Okay, bye. It's great having him back, isn't it? I don't know about y'all, but I missed him. I don't care who knows it. I was a tiger all the time. Right? I was always a tiger. Joke's on you. Right? All right. Y'all have a good night. I love you guys. Baby, if you ever wondered whatever became of me, well, I'm living on the air in Winston-Salem, North Kakalaki. Good night.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you'll just have to see the fundamentals of our love tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like